There's this idea in chaos theory called the butterfly effect. One tiny change at the start of a system can spiral into a massive, unpredictable consequence later on. A butterfly flaps its wing, and somewhere down the line, you get a tornado. In Digimon, there was this song called Butterfly, sung by Koji Wada. It wasn't just an opening to a Digimon adventure, it became the Digimon song. Hugely popular in Japan, constantly recovered, and still one of the most recognizable anime themes. But while the anime soared almost instantly, Digimon games took a much rougher path. Well, today we're going to talk about that. This is Ninjadro, let's play that intro. Digimon series promised adventure, growth, and transformation, and the Digimon Adventure anime delivered that in a big way. The games, however, not always. Early old Digimon titles were experimental, somewhat awkward, and often overshadowed by more polished monster RPGs. Still, Digimon fans stuck around, because even when games were clunky, they had heart. They want to do something different. Deeper stories, stranger elements, more emotional weight. You can feel the passion on these games. It just took a long time for everything to click. Then Digimon Story Cyber happened. Instead of kids on summer vacation, you're a hacker in the near future Tokyo. Instead of a light monster adventure, you're dealing with identity, reality, and digital existential dread. You know, the dark Digimon stuff. The writing was sharper, good visual, refined mechanics. You can collect Digimon, level up, but also keep focus on the game story itself. The whole game actually felt confident in what it wanted to be. Cyber didn't suddenly make Digimon the biggest RPG franchise on the planet, but it did prove something important. Digimon games can grow up with their audience. The single shift in the direction was small, but it changed everything that came after. The momentum led directly into today's Digimon Story Time Stranger, and this is where things get genuinely interesting. The setting itself is interesting. It shows the human world and the Digimon world. You witness a catastrophic event in Shinjuku, then get thrown 8 years into the past with one job: stop the future from breaking. Both the real world and the digital world are on the brink of disaster, and the game constantly reminds you that small decisions matter. Miss a connection, misunderstanding of the character, fail to act at the right moment, and that consequence ripple forward. What really sells Time Stranger though is how confident it feels. This isn't just nostalgia bait, it also welcomes newcomer. The visuals are sharper, it's have a better visual than the Cyber Soul. The environment feels more alive, and the character writing is noticeably stronger. Also, I like the way that Time Stranger want to innovate and try different art style. Like one of the cutscenes, I see this puppet style. It's like in Indonesia we have this wayang kulit. It's like a puppet show. I really like it. I really like the way that they just do a bunch of this art style. I feel like Cyber Sword we focus more on the human, and you can predict that this unknown evil Digimon is going to be the final boss. But in Time Stranger, it's more complicated. We have a main story focused on the human and the Digimon like Aegeomon. We see different perspective of both human and Digimon. Both have a good side and evil side, so it's not black and white. It's like a gray area for both of them. There are more Digimon to collect, also more system layered on top of just a turn-based combat. It's a bigger sense of ambition overall. And to be clear, Time Stranger is not a sequel to Cyber Sleuth. It's a standalone story, so you don't need your homework. You can feel the evolution, like the developer is taking everything that's worked before, pushing it further, letting the story getting darker, weirder, and more serious when it's need to. That's growth. That's not just repeating the same thing over and over. That's what's the nice thing about Time Stranger. So where does this leave Digimon now? Time Stranger feels like the franchise finally standing on solid ground. Digimon feels alive again. Streams are popping off, discussions are everywhere. Like I'll see a lot like famous streamer playing Digimon, like Most Critical, and even the DLC. We get a lot of DLC celebrating the classic anime track like Butterfly. Just show how comfortable the franchise is with its legacy now. Digimon isn't just surviving on nostalgia anymore, it's finally building a future from it. Like even Bandai took notice and finally listened to the fan, and they say they will focus on Digimon games, which is a really good sign. So, from a song that defined a generation to a game that finally living up to the emotional promise, Digimon's journey is its own butterfly effect. Small flap, long delay, and eventually a real impact. That's a pretty Digimon way to grow up, you know? From rookie mistake, champions struggle, and finally we are finally hitting the mega stage. Alright, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you like more video games about Japan, come check these other videos that my friends made. Alright, thanks for watching guys. Please smash that like and subscribe button. Keep watching anime. This is Ninhydro signing out.